Nithyananda everyone! Welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. This is Prasiddha. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. So I am back here finally having a more decent filming setup than we've had for the last year or so. Hopefully we can keep improving it as we acquire things here and there. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys today, before I dive deep into an all-nighter once again, I'm currently attending Paramashivoham Level 2 program under my guru Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, and it is a program all about embodying the space and being of Paramashiva, of the ultimate consciousness. And I won't share so much about that in this video, but during this program and before it started, I started on a liquid diet once again. So I wanted to share with you guys here on YouTube, which I haven't yet mentioned, that I'm doing this liquid diet and why, and the history or importance of liquid diet fasting in the yogic tradition. So basically, what we call all liquid diet in the yogic tradition is called Nirahara Samyama. And what it means is without food, beyond food. And this process walks a human being through going from consuming a normal amount of solid food, like we're all programmed to do, to moving towards a completely liquid diet with no solid food, and then moving to water only, and then eventually moving to needing no substance at all and surviving on prana or life force energy alone. It's a very powerful process and a very age-old process, I should say, because this is nothing new. It's not some new trend or detox or fasting that's catching on right now. No, it has a long history and tradition backing proof and evidence that it does what it's supposed to do, which is help you achieve spiritual enlightenment and higher states of consciousness. I'm not doing this fast to lose weight. Other people don't do this fast from the context of their body image. It's not about that. That might be a byproduct if you have excess weight on you, or if you have too little weight. It's going to balance out whatever your harmony of your body is supposed to be. And that's been my experience, actually. I even had the thought come up this time around that I might lose weight, and I didn't want that to happen, but I have not lost any weight whatsoever, so I'm really excited about that. If anything, I think I might have gained a few pounds, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy about that. So this is my second time going through this process. 2 years ago, I did my first Nirahara Samyama, and it was for 21 days. With break days. So there's a schedule that you follow that you can read all the details if you're interested at all about this diet, this fasting, on befoodfree.org. But basically on the third day, the 7th day, and the 11th day, you can have a break day where you eat food, solid food. So that's how I did it the first time, because obviously I was new to it. It was a challenge for me, but actually it ended up coming really easily by the end, and it felt amazing on my body. So fast forward 2 years, I'm doing it about 2 years later for the second time, but this time I'm having no break days and I'm doing it for 28 days instead of 21. So it's a little bit upgraded and I'm very excited. I wanted to kind of share my progress since it is day 14 completed. So about 2 weeks now I have completed on liquids only with no break days, and I'm feeling amazing. I'm really feeling so much more light in my body and overall way higher energy levels. I'm sure that's a combination of the diet, the fasting, but also the program that I'm doing with my guru right now, because there's been so many intense initiations and awakening processes happening that I really can't even put to words that don't do it justice. But I've been going through this Nirahara now for the 14 days and I'm feeling great, and I'm looking forward to kind of really observing what I feel in the next 14 days, because that's what's really important to me. Is I want to see how I'm going to feel by the end of this, especially the last bit of it, and what cognitions might have manifested in me, how my body might be changing and evolving, and I will keep you guys updated on that. But basically, Nirahara Samyama is so important in yogic tradition. Why? Because number one, detoxing is essential for the body to hold higher states of consciousness. Our bodies are so polluted with the food that we eat, the drinks that we have, the drugs and alcohol and stimulants we put in our body, all the toxicity in our environment, and the toxicity of our thoughts and the thoughts that people project onto us and the words of other people, the words of ourselves. All of these things toxify us. So a huge process of spiritual growth and evolution is cleansing. It's cleansing all of that out, all of those negative karmas, all of that buildup that we're carrying in our body always. And that's the thing, that's the sad thing. everything is stored in our muscle memory, in our physical body. And so that's why yoga is a path that incorporates a lot of physicality in some ways, because the body is our vessel, our vehicle of consciousness. And so when the body's not purified, consciousness cannot be there. Consciousness cannot be present to the same extent. So Nirahara is fundamental to this principle, and also the concept of inhaling and intaking more life force energy directly, which is prana, what we call prana, which doesn't just come in the form of food. So by gradually transitioning ourselves in a healthy way to start getting other sources of energy other than just solid food like we've been programmed to think we need so much of, we start transitioning into understanding that different foods can give us nutrients, different types of food can give us nutrients, but also different liquids, just water alone, by doing meditation and yoga and spiritual practice, is another way we can get a ton of life force energy which nourishes our physical body as well. So consult your doctor, of course, before you go into this, especially if you have any pre-existing conditions. And if you're pregnant, don't do this. But for everyone else out there who might be curious, look up the website because it is so worthwhile. I just wanted to share that with you guys for today, and I'm looking forward to updating you guys on how the rest of the journey goes by the end of this. I hope that everybody is staying grounded and peaceful and blissful and giving yourself the right inner space during this time of outer world chaos. I'm sending you guys all the love and healing that I can from where I am in the world. Definitely message me and reach out to me if you need support or help or healing. I am happy to provide that in the best way that I can. So definitely message me on social media, on Facebook or Instagram. Check out my TikTok. I'm making a lot of content there as well lately. And I will see you guys on the next video. Nithyananda, everyone.